What up, guys? So today I have some time in my schedule before class. I don't have class until like the evening, so I want to go ahead and fit in a review. At the same time, the issue is that I'm also going to be hitting the gym before class, which means I'll be able to do this review in the morning, but we'll have to cut it short by about just 2 hours or so. But still, that will be good enough for us to represent. And I don't feel the need to kind of simulate it in the gym because me personally, like I don't style my hair when I go to the gym, or like it's only because of this review that I'm styling my hair, but like I don't try to maintain a hairstyle throughout the gym. That's a whole nother video to talk about, and I think it's worthwhile, so I'll make one later on some other day. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys that kind of spiel before I go into this review. Because today we're actually reviewing something pretty cool. It is the limited edition Halloween version of like the Anchor's product. So this is a water-based pomade by Anchor's Hair Company, and it's the Halloween season's coming up, so this is their one. Last week we went over the Lockhart's two Halloween introductions. Well, in a way, they're limited edition like Halloween products, and so today now we're gonna go with the Anchor's one. So we're gonna go ahead and start off by looking at it up close. This is it. This is Anchor's Hair Company Pumpkin Spiced Pomade. This is 4 ounces, comes in a glass jar, which is beautiful compared to the normal plastic jar. Very cool. You have a cute little saying on the back. Ingredients, you'll notice that it is another water-based pomade, medium to strong hold. And opening it up, you'll see the product inside has a classic look of the Anchor's water base, which is a very unique look. Still to this day, with all these new like water-based products out, nothing is like Anchor's. So I'm very excited to finally start using it for a review again. But we'll go ahead and start using it now. This pomade has like a smell that's like, the base of it has like this deep, like pumpkin pie-esque, like this deep wet type of scent. But you definitely start picking up more like the cinnamon, and it has this like vanilla like taste to it. So the best way I would describe it is like the deepness of a pumpkin pie, but like much stronger notes of cinnamon without the bite, and it's like smoothened out by like a very sweet vanilla scent. But let's start styling. So as I mentioned while we were like looking at this product up close, nothing, no one's been able to match this like creaminess of the Anchor's like pomade. And though it has its advantages and disadvantages, it just has this elegance to it, this like refinedness, this finesse to it that's really nice. And the main concern with like the Anchor's water-based pomades is has never been the consistency, the application, or anything. It's been mostly just, does it provide enough hold? If it works for you, this is probably one of the best products you can ever like use. It's washes out with just water. It is very easy to style with. It's very light in feel, and overall, it's a very like high quality product for a reasonable price. But the downside is just that you gotta hope it works for you. You gotta hope it provides enough hold. And now the interesting thing is this one has a similar feel to the Anchor Storm product, but it has this like different grippiness to it that I'm noticing right now. And through that grippiness, I'm actually hoping that this will provide even more hold than what we're used to with the rest of the line. Because it applies just as easily, but like you notice this subtle like grip that I haven't seen with any of the other Anchors, so I'm actually very interested now. But as we apply, the scent is getting a little bit stronger, starting to permeate a bit, not overbearing. Definitely get much more of that sweetness tone to it. But yeah, so with it applied now, we'll go ahead and start combing everything back. Combing it back, you'll find it very easy to work with, and it has that like that consistent like Anchor's lightness, dryness to it. Like the water base, all the water bases have this nice like dryness, this lack of just like wetness that really allows you to style more easily, and you'll see this later on. But go ahead and start styling now. And that is why, like, the entire Anchor's water-based line is one of the most like pleasing products to work with. Like, it's definitely very high up on my list of pomades, and it's just like it has this creamy lightness that allows you to either style a clean one or a more textured look like this. And in all honesty, this is the look that I go out with every day now. It's only with like oil-based reviews I style a very clean and parted pomp. Every day now, this is what I walk out with, like a full pomp with like textured sides, just because I don't know, it's just what I do now. But like this pomade has a very soft consistency, a little bit of grippiness that will definitely help you like later on. Um, the shine is very neutral. It not There's definitely a touch above neutral. Actually, looking more closely at it, it gives you a little bit more shine. Not a lot at all though. Not noisy at all. Slickness it's more on the dry side, slickness, and so it gives you more of a textured look. This is not a clay by any means, but the slickness is purposely taken away and giving you a dryness, allowing your comb to go through more both smoothly in that it's slick. Your comb goes through smoothly both when it's slick and when it's dry, but it has a very different gritty like feel in this case, and it allows you to kind of get that textured look with good separation and not like crazy like clumps or too fine of separation. The strength is definitely, I would consider, like it's around like the area of like white pomade, the Teddy Boy original, if not more depending on what your hair type is. And it's like in this type of product, in this type of like arena, it has a lot to do with what type of hair do you have and whether that product is a good match. Like for me, no other water base is as much of a relaxant as this product is, and it really calms my sides down, and I can always trust to get my sides down with anchors, which is a very strange thing, very unique, but unbelievably helpful for me. And so that's how it looks right now. Control is absolutely amazing. I haven't been able to style this nice of a pump in a long time. What up, Luna? Hi, baby. But anyways, we'll return in a few hours now, and then we'll talk about how well this actually lasts throughout the day. And this is going to be the biggest challenge for the anchors line. It's always going to be the endurance that's going to be the most challenging for the water-based line. But yeah, see you guys in a few hours. Alright, so back now. It's been quite a few hours. I actually came back later than I expected. I need to rush out right now. But go ahead and talk about the hair and how well it performed. And so, as you can see, the shape is still fantastic. The height is still there. Everything is still there. Like, I feel like if I went for a few more hours, or if I went a little more rigorous with like kind of what happened today, which actually was not a bad test. I ended up being a lot more than I expected. But this product is a lot more resilient than the rest of the water bases from Anchors. Is it more resilient than other products we've seen? Not necessarily. It's comparable, but in comparison to the water bases from Anchors, it's a lot more resilient. It's a lot stronger. My main concern only really is that like the weather, like physical activity, moving around. This product actually does a pretty good job, but with heat, I just feel like it would definitely kind of be sensitive to that. It'll get like evaporated. It'll kind of weaken. You'll definitely lose your ability to restyle with some volume. But for most of us, we're either like in school or like working in an office indoors, and so that's not an issue at all. Actually, I'm very surprised at how it performed. Restyling very easily. You can get it back up. Like right now, it would be very easy to work with. My only concern is, like I mentioned before, if you apply like a lot of heat, I feel like it'll get a lot weaker. And really, what you mainly lose is the volume. Like the shape and the form you can get back, but the volume is what you really lose. Washing it out, just water, like it gets out real easily. Now with hardening. I was actually freaking out for a bit because I thought it had kind of like hardened like a gel when I touched it, but touching it a little bit more, it actually still got soft again. Like it does stiffen up a bit, but in no way at all does it harden up like a gel. And so, in all truth, I'm actually very happy with this one. I'm very surprised because most like other Halloween editions we see are same formula, new scent, relabeled, and that's all a Halloween edition pomade is. But what they did was actually completely reformulate a new product, and like I'm very impressed. This is actually honestly probably the best water base they've released. Like in regards to performance, like it's freaking pretty damn impressive, and I will be using it on the daily. And so I would highly recommend it. Right now, it's on pre-order. I do believe they're going to ship on October 4th. Our promo code, the Pomp, all caps, still works on it. You can get a discount. I would highly recommend that. This is definitely the Pomp approved. Like, this is a great like product. And so I would consider it definitely something you need to try out. Mostly because it's a creamy consistency, easy application, easy styling. Yeah, it's like strong and still light at the same time. But yeah, Anchor's Pumpkin Spice Pomade, would highly recommend it. But yeah, so peace out, guys. See you guys in another review, and take care.